In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Week 115 is in the books, and I'm here to tell you guys today is a longer one with the groups. We got the most groups ever collected in this video, right? I figured out a couple things. Not a bad deal here, but also we are going to go right in, as you can see from the thumbnail, the fall of Club League, the downfall of Club League, the destruction, the demise of Club League. We're ripping into it, right? It is enough's enough, and we have to really get into it, and we have to kind of start complaining, and it has to be collective. So let's get into the groups, and of course the top 100. All right, so the first group here, Aftermath New Day, 108. This is one of the Aftermath's not so good weeks. I mean, it was a solid competition. Bama gets the victory, but Big Red Machine able to pull in for second place, and then Committee 420 gets the third place, which typically means fourth place you need to get, I think, about, I don't know, Gold League might be a little bit different. I'm not quite sure, but hey, we'll see. Next, we have Sato, 136. Okay, this is second place, right? So again, second place. And again, if we do a little fun thing here, right? We can kind of do a little bit of this, right? Shrine, all right? Excellent, right? Dolphins 2 Chill, right? They got third place. Nice battle. All three of those teams move up. Philly Bombers, Black Naya, all moving down. Okay, T-Taiwan. This is an interesting battle for Platinum level 5. T-Taiwan moves up. All Stars move up in a tie. Namba, again, drops. They're going to be out of the top 40. And again, Sova here had the biggest opportunity of the week to get back into that 6,000 spot. Not going to happen. Keep it moving. All right, Group of Death 2. Again, this is not in order like it was before because, trust me, there's way too many groups. All right, so this is interesting. Snow Poetry and Cats ranked at 27th. They're going to be moving up, and they're going to be moving to the Group of Death for sure next week. And this is fun because 4 of the teams got over 160. We'll see if any of them else push up to the Group of Death. We'll find out. But second place goes to Taiwan representative, and the Padres squeak out third place, which means they get to stay there. Well, Korea, 6th ranked at 161 in 4th place, is going to be moving down. So quite not the best thing possible here. Pretty sad in my opinion. All right, keep it moving. Keep swinging, 115. Gets second place. Legends, nice move up for them. Keep swinging, as you can see, 59, 52. That means they're going to be back at 6,000, where the veterans fall, and Yankees, and I think, I'm not really sure, Revolution 1 or 2, there's 2 of them, same name, but too long. We'll give it to them. All right. The Rejects bronze. It's the first week back, so 110 gets the easy victory. Now you're going to talk about the other clubs, not important. All right. USA MLB gets the victory. Nance Crew second place, while CPBL and Japan 001 both drop. All right. Moderated bunts. They get back to 6,000 with this victory here. Second place, Baseball Canada. They needed this. They've been struggling for a while, but they're back in it. Taiwan Super, Camo Japan, Big Dumpers, all dropping. All right, Cooperstown 2, 132, gets the victory. Nice job as an underdog team. Met 7-Line Army, Korea both drop out of the 6,000. America First and Nexus both dropping as well. Start swinging, 129, gets the narrow victory over I'll Beat You With This Cup of Coffee that wasn't ranked. 2 teams that were ranked, Heavy Hitters Never Die, going to struggle here to stay in the top 100. The Heavy Hitters should. And then Balloon over there, 121, gets third place, but that's not going to get them anywhere. So I'll Beat You With This Cup of Coffee and Start Swinging might have a chance to get back into the 6,000. They're right there on the verge. All right, next coming up here, Baseball Bros, 166, surprise outing, All-Stars, 162. So another top 6,000 clubs in the 160s. Will it be enough to get them into the Group of Death for Baseball Bros? We'll find out. But either way, it's looking like Group of Death 2 is going to be pretty nasty. It's going to be ruthless, right? It's going to be top 10 teams, man. Wow. All right, Revolution 2, I think. I don't know. And American Sluggers, Beast Mode, no chance in this one. Keep it moving. Dingers, 116. Not going to happen here. Aftermath OG, once this gets them into the top 6,000, but it's also 160 in platinum. So these guys got to be really careful how they go out once they're in the top 100, because why does it say 183 for Gold Moon? It should be 83rd. All right, so 83rd. So second place for them gets them to move up as well. So that's a good sign. And Wild Things, MJIB, not enough here to keep them moving up. All right, next group, Redditors, 123, second place. And this is Tough and Tender, gets the first place. They're going to be moving up as so like Taiwan Representative Club 3, Big Korea, Bambinos all dropping. Some of those teams might struggle to stay in the top 100. Find out. All right, so here comes in some of these newer clubs. Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. 43, not good enough here. We got to figure out what this name of this Japanese team is. So let's play a little game here. Team Okinawa. Okay, not bad. All right, they get the first place victory over triple team gets second place. So those two teams are going to be moving up. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Albuquerque Long Ball Gang. All right, next West Showtime 87 here. Second place to SK and Griffin, one pitch, one time, and then third place at 79. Right, I like to play with technology, man. It's good. So hit the ball as it comes. That's a good name. That's a good name for sure. All right. Keep moving. Windy City, it's Killer Bees. So Killer Bees, Minnesota Fire. Seen Minnesota Fire before. Go level 1. So Desi Boys, Cubita. All right. Stevie DeBebe, 61. Not good enough in this. That's a tight group here. Bush Leaguers, replacements. Chubby Chasers probably going to get reported with that name, and MLB, another one of those, all dropping. All right. And next we have Moneyball. This is a tight group. Japan gets the victory here. Platinum level 1 Money, followed by what is that? Is that River Park Abusa? I don't know. Is that a comeback for them? Oh, in Japan. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. I think I've seen that. Bronx Bombers and then Faded Hands. Okay. So Hit Factory here, goal level 1, easy victory. Venezuela second place, and then a team from Korea and Team DBK Tigers. All right, Baltimore Bombers, 88, not great here. Wasina, or something like that, gets the victory. Baseball Fury. Hosanali. Okay, Hosanali. They got one of the top players in the game in that group. There's never a really good club, even though they do have 50 people, so probably a lot of nobodies there. Platinum level 1, USMC, United States Marine Corps Semper Fi, 121, gets the victory over the OWN. Didn't realize they're still alive. Sith Empire, followed by the Mets and a team from Taiwan. All right, another platinum level 1. We have Bull Chips gets the victory over tight second place race. Swingers, America, Smoke Kings, Tasia falling in fifth place. Goal level 1 here. China Father gets the victory over Big Sluggers, West Side Hitters, Knuckleball, and Puerto Rico. So that third place, man, that was tight. All right. Not really great here. Silver level 4. John Wick gets the victory. Dodgers, Evil Ones, Dodgers, Shadow Sharks, champions. All right, interesting. God, I cannot say silver today. Okay, silver. Terrible group in this one. Not, for silver, you got nobody here. Hit by pitch gets the narrow victory over a bunch of teams that don't matter, apparently. Bleed Blue Crew, silver, level 3. Wheezy is the goat, maybe, I think. All right, 26. Razorbacks, Bleed Blue Crew, and then some teams that don't matter, right? Celts, Bruins group. All right, Fenway Idiots, followed by, let's see, second place. We're going in Udagawa Guard. Udagawa Guard. Okay. All right. So Marwar, I wonder if that's the original Marwar back in the day. Montreal. Interesting groups of beef eaters. Gets the easy victory. Maybe not so easy. Merpers. Okay, cool. All right, keep it going. Despair Second place, narrowly to Slayers. Okay, good stuff here. Baran Bar, Barcanila, I think it's a double L on that right there. 38. Baskura gets the victory here. All right, so Cheeky Boys. Cheeky Boys, okay. Interesting. Well, the team gets first place, followed by Phoenix Eagles, Kraken, Chicky Boys in Mexico. All right, Dead Souls. Not enough in this one. So the team, and let's see. Oh, I love this thing, man. It's fun. Independent Store or Stare. Okay. All right. Cool. Independent Stare, Blue Jay Way, another Blue Jay team. Dead Souls, Screwballers, and Japan 1-2-3. So that's a pretty tight group for at least third place battle. Okay. Dastaan. Not great here. Top Cheddar and Emperor Time. Okay. Ball Crushers gets the victory in that one. Okay. Low scoring affair. Team from Japan here. Let's check out what their name is. And baseball seaweed salt. Okay. I wonder if this is actual real good. But okay, tight battle. Casey's Sliders, Oregon Ducks, and then Crows, Bull Sharks. All right, so the Dodgers. Slapstick gets the victory here. Dodgers and goal level 5. So those two teams move up. Dingers all day. The drinking, whatever, and then Batman. No, Batman. Okay, silver level 2. Not really great here. Chamomile, maybe? I don't know. Drunk Losers, Balls, Live Baseball, Goat, Otani. Not a goat group, though. Oh, I already had that one. That's a double. Wait. So we can just do this now since we're, yeah, look at that. Technology. All right. Eh, got another double. Man, what am I doing? There we go. Wait. Cubs fans only, Cubs fans only, and Superhero Clan gets the first place victory here, tied. France baseball, probably Solidarity, Gappers. All right, Killing Me Smalls, great name. And a three-way tie for second place, moderated names, Northerners, and Carnage. Ballers League just couldn't get four to make it a four. That would be a great way to kind of manipulate this whole thing is if everyone could come together and just tie for first place every week, right? That'd be kind of cool. Japan Meisters, again, watch out for this team. They're moving up. They're going to be easy. The Japan Sluggers, Dirtbags get second place. MLB 110. Hey, club called Quest still kicking, in the lower levels. But all right, next we got Intimidators at 86 Wall Gods, first place. All right, solid job there. Raised Up in Zeus. Okay, Zeus gets the first place. Raised Up second place. Jabronis, Quebec Baseball, True North. A lot of Canadian teams on that one. Okay. And next we have the Sandbaggers. Great name. Didn't sandbag this victory. Cobra Kai, second place, the Dogs. And Little Dumpers, Grand Slammers. All right, finally get some ranked teams. The Mariners, nice job here with the victory. Sticks and Stones, Iowa 2, not great for them. And Sang Sung gets the fourth place there. Moderated names, second place tie with Webbs as Red Bat Bombers gets the first place victory. Oh, Canada! Good enough for second place. All Aces, first place. Nice job. All right, France. We got that one already too, man. Got to stop doing doubles. There's too many. All right, Jesus Saves. Kiwi Clubbers. Dream Team, Jesus Saves, Dingers. All right. We're going to edit that one out. All right, got to edit that out a little bit. All right, so Indian Tigers. Second place, Alpargata from Colombia or Venezuela, my bad. Bronx Bombers and Sharks Dieppe, second place, All-Star, fifth place. Okay, Korea gets the first place victory here in Platinum Level 1. Aloha Hawaii, followed by, I think this is, let me see here. That Little League. All right, that's right. Little League, Pioneer, and Homers. All right, so bottom of the barrel here, another Korea team. Uh-oh, look at that. Misfits was on the rise, but they once again disbanded Another new club gone, right? Sad day, but the first place victory goes to the team from Korea. And as we do it once again, man, just name Korea. All right, fair enough. And moderated name second place. Okay, interesting. Platinum level 2, there's Rebels United 23. They were the number 2 team at one point at 6,000. What a huge fall, man. That is ridiculous. Maserventi and Italy, 2 Italian teams getting that first place. Nice job there. All right, the Yankees. All right, finally, righties at 33. This is probably their highest ranking in a long time for the righties. So good victory for them, as well as a Spartan second place. That team was left for dead a long time ago. So righties, nice to see them moving up, getting closer to 6,000 for the first time. Solid job. Another Yankees team, but not good enough here. Where we have, let's see, what is this team name? 122. Oh, Red Shark. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, 122 Base Invaders and Red Sox, Toronto, Yankees, Toronto hitters. All right, that's sad week here. Another gold. Platinum level 3, the Blue Jays, they faded away. Right, they're pretty much done. Toros get the second place on it. OJ IMA Club. This is tough. Thrashers, again, trash. So teams that are just outside that top 100 starting to fade away. Speaking of teams that faded away, Bad News Bears, another team that was on the rise, out of the top 100 after this one. It is done for. Hounds get the victory, followed by the team in Taiwan. And then Woes, again, Woes, they were a team that was up there for a long time, fading away. All right, Bronx Bombers, Postal Hunters get the victory here, followed by Bronx Bombers, Dynasty Thunder. Dingers, actually, no. Let's see, what is the name of this squad? Horita Ohi. Okay. Again, if I get these things mispronounced, let me know. Followed by Celta Barrows. Nice job for first and second here. Dingers, Italia, and Eyesight. Eyesight has some pretty good players. All right, this one, Rockets 883, trying to get back to the top 100, so that's a good start right there. Nice job, followed by U.S. Patriots, Red Kingdom, or no, Red Shear, and Red Kingdom in America, fifth place. All right, another American one here, but American get this victory. Home Invaders, Untouched Balls, Home Run King. Okay, Base Invaders, I think we did this one already. I think so. Okay, Faded Hands. I think we did this one. Japan gets the victory. Money. Yep, I think we did that one. Bowl Chips. Asia. Man. So many doubles. All right, here we go. Not a double. Great. We got Venezuela. Okay, we got OMG. They were Eagles, man. Hyundai Unicorns, Eagles, man. They were at number 2, I think, at one time as well. Okay, so Evildoers, Braves get the victory here. Evildoers, Baga, and then fourth place tie hitters in Sonola. All right, Los Panas gets the victory. And the team. All right, next we got Los Panas, the victory. Jingding Amusement Park, second place, followed by the Clowns, Big Bat Slammers, Venezuela VB. Okay, Bayside Tigers, not a good enough here, but to get second place, that allows them to move up over the Guardians. Team USA might have a really good shot at getting back in the top 100 or in the top 100 for the first time. Disco Horse, not great. Aftermath Uprise, nice job here. Followed by Phoenix. Okay, teams that are close. All right, CT, Chinese team here, Platinum level 2. Not great enough. The Jays get the victory. All right, let's keep it moving. A lot of clubs, man. Probably shouldn't do this many clubs next time. All right, team from Japan. So they're called Samurai Japan. That's a different name for them. All right, so Samurai Japan gets the victory there over Elite Squad. All right, finally, Lefties 2 chill back in the winner square. Blue Jays, second place. Both those teams really got a chance to get back to 6,000. Moderated bunts, aka used to be Warts and Hemorrhoids. They lose their name finally. Big Air China Lemon, West Coast Clowns moving down. Lefties 2 once again gets annihilated here in the group of death. And as you can see, Masaba, we're going to be talking about them here. Tough call for them. Lefties 2 starters. Second place, good job by Untouchables. Well done. That should be getting them close to the top 100. We'll see. Padres dugout 124, second place under Ice Cold Beers, first place. Nice job there. And those are the groups. Let's get into the top 100. All right. So just like last week, we're going a little bit out of order, and we're going to go right into the top 100. And then we're going to go after this. We're going to go talking about the clubs in the top 100 that need to be kicked out. And then finally, the downfall of Club League. All right, so back up in it. So Wolfpack drops back to 100, Never Die, 97 in Korea. Back in the top 100, we have lefties, two starters, Team USA. Well done for those two teams right there. That is solid. And we're going to follow that up. We have Formosa win dropping big here. Metropolitans also dropping on the verge of being out of the top 100 for the first time in a long time. Heavy hitters, 777. Start swinging back in the top 100 as well. Nice job. West Coast Clowns, Dingers, Bambinos, Thin Blue Line all drop. I'll beat you with this cup of coffee. Back in the top 100. Congratulations to them. Iowa 2, Camo Japan dropping. And Toros, Padres dugout moving up. Nice job there. And back team that's in the top 100 for the first time with a huge jump. Aftermath OG. So congratulations to them. America First 2 and Yankees. Chinese team Beast Mode drop. Sticks and Stones moving up. All right, Redditors, Gold Moon, Stars and Stripe, Hounds, Taiwan moving up. Nice job in that group there. Taiwanese Kindergarten, Japan, Ice Cold Beers, Aftermath, no one there. And then Big Air China Lemon dropping a scotch. And Tough and Tender, Slam Jams moving up. Japan 001, America Sluggers, Hyundai Unicorns dropping. And the strongest baseball team, Samurai Japan, Nexus dropping. Revolution 2, Marriott Group moving up. Nance Crew, Ball Busters, Mariners, Team Japan all moving up. Revolution 1 moving down. USA MLB, Eagles, Masaba, we're going to be talking about them here shortly. And Yankees moving down. Cooperstown 2 moving up. Venezuela Slam Jams 2 moving up. 8386, third week in a row, sitting there at 42. Big Dumper, CPBL moving down. Baseball Canada Spartans all moving up. Moderated name, aka Warts and Hemorrhoids, Veterans, Namba moving down. Taiwan Super, Chen Li Chan Fan Group, the old Masaba, the old Japan Sluggers. Nobody's there. All Stars moving up. Righties, again, this is big for these guys, man. Righties and lefties right next to each other, just like they should be, right? Depending on how you look at it, you make it righty and lefty. But lefties are kind of tanking, not on purpose, but they are going down. Lowest ranking in a while for them. And Legends moving up. So righties and legends moving up. Nice job. Soba and an empty Taiwan representative club. Blue Jays, Wild Ball League, Mandalorians, Korea moving down. T Taiwan moving up. Hanwha, Korea out of the 6,000 spot. No Poetry and Cats, Taiwan, OMG moving up. All right, keep swinging. Let's go. A Country for Hardworking People to Enjoy. Met 7-Line Army moving down. Moderated Bunts. Lefties to Chill. Keep swinging back in 6,000. Blue Jays back. Korea moving up. Taiwan Representative Club moved up. All Stars moved up. Baseball Bros moved up. Taiwan Representative Club 1. Perella Negra 4th. Padres sitting right there for the 4th week in a row at 3rd. A Tough and Tender again. Still can't, even though they're outscoring Taiwan. It's barely this week, but still, Taiwan 41 straight weeks in a row. At that top spot as of Baseball Clash. So that's the top 100. Let's go directly into the clubs that need to be out of the top 100. Every week, we're putting it on there. All right. So inactive clubs, once again, are here. And again, we got one we kicked out. They're not in the top 100 anymore, but Taiwan Representative Club, still in the top 100. Chan Li Chan Fan Group, still in the top 100. The old Masaba, still in the top 100, right? Japan Sluggers, this is relatively new, right? They changed their club, but still, 0 members, still in the top 100. 8386, Marriott Group, Slam Jams, Japan, Aftermath. These are the teams that are in this. They're inactive, right? Inactive. And look at the face. A lot of teams promote their clubs to get in the top 100, and you're actively not allowing them to be there, right? By keeping these inactive clubs. Here's a simple solution. One, if a clubs are not active, ranking, lose their ranking. And if there's no members in it, just take them out. Right? Take them out. So every week you're going to hear this happen. All right. Anyways, let's get into the downfall of Club League. All right. So we're getting back into the Club League and we're looking specifically at one club in particular to kind of highlight today's lack of satisfaction, right? We call it dissatisfaction. That's the word I was hunting for. Again, I don't have a script, guys. But we're looking at one of the top clubs in the world, Masaba. All right. So right now they're rocking with 44 people. This is typically a 50 team club, right? And 200,000 trophies. And again, just to kind of highlight what that means, 200,000 with 44. You look at Taiwan, 260,000, right? Tough and Tender, 200,000. Padres, 200,000. Perla Negra, 200,000. And then let's just kind of go for context. Lefties 230,000. So these guys are missing 6 people that are typically top clubs. And what's happening, as you guys can see, is that mini clip, you guys keep on allowing your ranking system, and the whole system is messed up. When you have one of the better clubs in the world, winning rate 72%, right? And you're causing them, right? Causing them to settle down to mediocrity. Let's take a look. Okay, so this was again the group of death this week. Typically, the group of death, lefties two, we, typically don't belong here against the better competition. We try our best, but you got Tough and Tender in Taiwan who somehow score over 200 when every other club in this game are not even sniffing barely over 150. Only the top maybe 15 clubs in platinum, all platinum, from platinum 5 to platinum 1, are getting over 150, right? And you have Misaba, who had 5 people down this week, number one. And of course, now they are even resorting to not performing at the top level to kind of go down. They should not be ranked 45th overall. But you guys keep on continuously creating a a system where you're rewarding mediocrity, right? You're rewarding like terrible teams the ability, right? We go back up, right? Let's go back in to the top 100 ranking. All right. So once again, we're looking at these clubs. So Taiwan, Tough and Tender, yeah. Padres, sure. Perla Negra, yes. Right? Baseball Bros had a week. All Stars had a solid week. Taiwan Representative Club. All right. So the tier here. These are the tier we're looking at. These clubs are scoring not even 140. Keep swinging. Getting great leader, right? Solid leader, but 47% win rate. You got to be kidding me, right? Let these two chill. Had a pretty decent week for them. 55% win rate. Moderated bunts. 55% win rate, right? And you're getting this point where you're rewarding teams that don't deserve to be on top. So this is how it works, man. You guys have to fix this, right? And I'm not just complaining. It's an overall thing. And it's the simplest fix in the world. Look at this. Next week, make these the top 5. This is the group of death, 1 through 5. Easy, right? And then you go 6 through 10, right there. That's the next group. You know who would win here? Pretty simple. Baseball Pros, All Stars would destroy the rest. Taiwan Representative Club, maybe kind of. But that's it. And then you go here, right? Next line, right? A bunch of mediocre teams. But what it's going to do is going to knock out some mediocre teams, right? And then you go here. Simple. This is the next group. Who's going to win here? It's going to be Korea, and it's going to be Snow Poetry and Cats 18. Easy, right? And then you go here, right? So on and so forth. Blue Jays, Mandalorians, T Taiwan. You go here. Blue Jays should win that group pretty handily, right? And this is how you would win it, right? Next group. Based off of these 6 teams, let's just take a look at these 6 teams, right? 50% win rate. Lefties 2, 67% win rate. Legends, 47% win rate. Soba, 43% win rate. And a team, again, that's empty, right? You could see probably potentially who would win in this group. and you knock the teams down in the ranking. Right? You're rewarding teams that are not well run, and you're hurting the teams that put it together every single week. Again, how in the world is Masaba Full Swing all the way at 48th place? This team is the top 5 team in the world week in and week out. They regrouped, started a whole new team, put it back together. And you guys keep on rewarding all these crappy teams above them. 72% win rate, even lower. All right, the Eagles above them, 40%. USMLB, 50%. CPBL, 46. Big Dumpers, 45. Slam Jams 2, 54. 8386, again, empty. Venezuela, 48. Namba, 45. Veterans, 46. Warts and hemorrhoids, moderated names, 49. Spartans, 51. Baseball Canada, 52. Empty, empty. All Stars, 45. Empty. Taiwan Super, 48. Empty. Soba, 43. Again, Legends, 47. That, we're at 67. They're better than us. We can say that. Righties, 50. Korea, 46. Taiwan, 46. Mandalorians, 48. Wild Ball League, 51. Blue Jays, 56. OMG, 46. Taiwan, 58. A little bit better. No Poetry and Cats right there with them. Korea, right there with them. Right? Again, crappy teams that have no business being a top ranked team based off their winning percentage. 47. Blue Jays, 51. Korea, 53. And then the rest, 53. Right? Solid, solid, and the rest are solid. You guys keep on doing this. You're rewarding crappy teams, crappy performance every single week. And again, it's very simple. If the top teams, right, say again, you can have your system 1 through 5. Okay, so who wins this week? You can go ahead and you can give your trophies 1 through 5. It knocks the teams a little bit back, right? You don't need to have a whole bunch of 6,000 ties. Just put the top teams in there, right? You can keep 6,000, whatever you want to do. Doesn't really matter. But you guys are rewarding mediocrity week in and week out, and it's garbage. It's garbage. People are quitting based off of that. So this is again the downfall of Club League. Right? People are going to quit. Clash League comes back next week. That'll be a different scenario for a better week. But people are not playing Club League based off of this kind of performance. Mini clip. Change your shit. Fix it. Thank you guys for watching on the Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.